What's going on, main characters? It's your boy Talks Too Much with Third Party Studios. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be covering the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni feud. The lawsuit and everything, it's been chaos and everything's continuing to escalate. We're going to be breaking it down for you guys and talking about it in today's video. So with that out of the way, let's jump into it. Hold on, intro. It's intro time. Shush, everyone shut up. We should jump into another story. Let's get into it.
Intro.
That's the wrong thing. This is the story. Yay, we got there. So we have the Blake Lively story has been developing for like 2 months now, and
It's been going on for a while.
yeah, and it all centers around this new film that her and the guy she's feuding with are. It's like Jason
Baldoni.
Thank you, Baldoni. The two of them have been beefing pretty hard. Now there's a big lawsuit. The movie's going to be releasing soon. They got the trailer that's come out. The story that we have that came out yesterday was Blake Lively film trailer gets mass dislikes as public sentiment turns against her. Amazon quickly disables YouTube comments. You know we love it when they run and hide. We like to hunt them down.
That's why you gotta like Disney on YouTube, because they don't shut down the comments.
Oh,
I mean, they'll delete some, but
I love them for it. So I have been avoiding this story because
one, it's celebrity bullshit and don't really care that much.
yeah, if millionaires are going to fight or billionaires are going to fight, put them in an actual cage so that I can be entertained by it again.
Yeah, but Ryan would win. He's kind of beefy, so
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but I'm okay with that. Then it's settled.
You got Ryan Reynolds going against a male feminist then.
Yeah.
We all know how male feminists are.
Okay, are you saying, just for clarification, are you saying you would not enjoy watching that happen?
I mean, I watch.
The drama basically comes from Blake Lively accusing Baldoni of sexual sexual harassment and stuff on the set, a bunch of other allegations, and then Baldoni
This is
it gets deep.
Long story.
It gets deep. I think you'll break it down better than me.
Baldoni was trying to make this movie for like 6 years or whatever. Finally gets to make it, and then Blake Lively comes in and she kind of basically wants to take it all over.
Yep.
And so allegations come out where well, there's so many of them, but like sexual misconduct, didn't want a intimacy coordinator.
Yep.
Well, that's a weird job.
Yeah.
On set.
Can you imagine being accused of sexual misconduct for not wanting someone to referee your sexual interactions?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't want someone going foul. I'm like,
or cheering you on,
or cheering me on. It's like, yeah, the last thing I want is to be paying off the ref in the bedroom. That's the
There's also another one where Blake Lively just had a kid or whatever, and Baldoni was supposed to pick her up or something, and he was like asking if that was okay or some shit, and then she's like,
that's fucking weird.
No, I think he asked her weight or something because he just had like back surgery or some shit. Yeah, and so she was like, yeah. You never ask women her way, whatever, call me fat, blah, 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 blah. So she puts all these allegations towards Baldoni being an asshole. And then Baldoni comes back with receipts. And I was like, I'll see you in court. Because she was censoring text messages between the two. And then he's like, no, these are all the actual text messages. And then she gets Ryan involved. Ryan Reynolds. And it's just a whole shit show. It comes down to basically like, oh, it turns out Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively aren't, super nice celebrities. Shocker.
Right. I mean, like, first off, they are charismatic. As a lot of Hollywood actors are.
Blake Lively is so charismatic. She's got 2 great points.
Yeah, she's got the greatest of points. Huge. Huge points.
Even bigger after pregnancy.
So the story that I was actually introduced to this on was when Ryan Reynolds got involved, and they were making fun of the nice pool thing.
Baldoni was like, no, they're making fun of me. Nice pool is me. And it's like, okay, you're a narcissistic twat too.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, nice pool was a concept like years ago. Like they probably had this idea they were gonna do him when they were in the original scripting and writing phase of the movie. I mean, Nice Pool was probably not something they developed on set.
He wouldn't be that much of the movie if it was just a troll at Baldoni.
Right. The timeline doesn't make sense to me on that one. Like that accusation.
Well, people are also like, well, you got Lady Pool, which is voiced by Blake Lively, killing him basically. But I mean, all the Deadpools are shooting.
Yeah, that one. Okay, I see what the idea there was, but again, it seemed more like Blake Lively was brought in kind of as like a fan meta decision, like kind of like a high tier, like, hey, the fans will love that Ryan Reynolds' wife is in this. So so this was my first introduction to this, and then I saw it and I was like, this story is fucking stupid. I don't get it. I don't understand who Baldoni is. I didn't know him from his acting or his like directing, acting, like any of his career. I didn't know him from anything. And so I really just dodged this story, and then people were talking to me like, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, they're not good people. I was like, why do I care? Like, wasn't everyone sucking Ryan's dick like a year ago? Like
a few months ago?
Yeah, like it was like, and honestly, I don't think that speaks to like the quality of his acting at all. Just a friendly reminder, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It is free. It's the best way to show your support and to help us grow. You can also always change your mind later. And if you haven't already, smash that like button to help us reach further out into that YouTube algorithm. Comment your thoughts on the video so far below. And if you haven't already, go check out the merch store. Links in the description. Got a lot of cool stuff in there. I think you guys are really going to enjoy. With that out of the way, let's get back to the video. And I still enjoy his films. Like,
yeah, I'm not fucking friends with the guy. I don't know him personally, so I don't give a shit.
This doesn't move the needle for me at all on whether or not I see his films.
Yeah, the only thing I care about is that he respects fandom.
Yeah.
And just, you know, does what people want in his movies. He does what fans want.
Right.
It's like, I don't give a shit if he's an asshole.
Well, and so Baldoni is also so Baldoni and Blake are on they're on the same movie project together. Baldoni is both directing and starring as the love interest. So, I mean, if you...
Yeah, he wanted to make it because there's like fucking domestic abuse or some shit in the movie or whatever.
Yes.
He wanted to make it a more serious movie. And she comes on, wants to be producer and make it more into like a romantic rom-com kind of thing.
Which, could you imagine being the writer for the original book that the movie's based on and watching this drama unfold as the movie is about to release?
Is it based off of a book? Because I know Baldoni has been trying to get this movie made for like 6 years. So like if you were trying to get a movie made for 6 years and some rich bitch comes in and is like, no, we're going to do it a different way, I wouldn't be as nice as Baldoni was.
I am new to the story, so I am kind of following the coattails of a lot of other news on this. So I might be missing some keys on this, but I mean,
there's a lot, so it's hard to follow all of it. I hope Court gets televised like the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard one.
Well, that'd be interesting because unlike the Johnny Depp Amber Heard one, there's no good guy, bad guy in this. There seems to be just two bad guys fighting it out.
One slightly better.
Yeah.
Justin Baldoni is like, well, she basically accused there's defamation. She's like, he's a horrible person, whatever, and he's just kind of defending himself. Yeah. So I'd say he's on the moral ladder.
He's the Ukraine of this debacle. He's the Ukraine of this debacle.
By the way,
we're going to that story now. We'll go next.
There was one fucking headline.
We'll go to that story next.
Yeah. So it's just celebrity bullshit. From what I can tell is like YouTube creators are kind of like just whatever with the story, but the female creators are like all over
blowing it up. Yeah. Which is interesting because what I've been trying to like get caught up on.
Celebrity Feud, it's so fun.
Yeah, I find it incredibly frustrating and stupid. First off, like the last thing I would want is like my personal life like spewed all over the place. Like that was the story that introduced me to the drama. But then you have Jason. So at the beginning of the month, and again, this is all stories I missed.
That says Justin, by the way.
Justin, yeah. So Justin Baldoni exposes Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds with bombshell website full of texts and emails. Yeah, this is the same thing we were shitting on Elon for like last year, with his with the Asmongold drama.
Yeah.
Or I suppose that wasn't last year. That was only a month or two ago. But
well, yeah, close enough.
Yeah. So but yeah, if you dropped that in there and had a conversation and you look through some of the text that I've read through like one set of the text, and it kind of sounded pretty, like they sounded pretty comfortable with each other as I was reading through this, and kind of just
That's how I figured it too. Like all their interactions through text and email seemed like cordial and nice and whatnot, and then all of a sudden she just kind of drops this like he's a prick kind of thing.
Well, one of the early accusations that Blake had,
which I don't even remember how it even fucking started.
Well, one of the early allegations that Blake had during like the production of everything was that he would linger on like kiss scenes when he's supposed to be the one to yell cut.
He's a lingerer.
I'm just kidding.
Lingers.
Lingers. Is he?
I mean, how
does he have to let it linger? Does he have to?
Don't have an intimacy coordinator.
Does he have to let it linger? Does he have to let it linger?
I don't get that reference.
Fuck, it's a song. I'm so sorry.
I don't I don't listen to pop music or whatever the fuck you do.
So what do we got here? So actually, here's one of the conversations. So disputing the harassment allegations. The lawsuit also addresses Lively's accusations regarding intimacy scenes. Baldoni claims that Lively refused to meet with the film's intimacy coordinator, leaving him to attend those meetings alone and later convey the suggestions. These discussions allegedly took place in Lively and Reynolds' home, sometimes Reynolds present. That's fucking weird to me.
Yeah, and then text here, you got Jake hired an intimacy.
Jake?
Just
Jake.
Sorry.
It's not easy, is it?
I know.
Reading.
Hired an intimacy coordinator who I love. We'll set up a meet, FT, whatever the fuck, with her next week. And then Blake Lively.
FaceTime, I think. Meeting, FaceTime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then Blake basically is like, no, I'm good. I'm not going to meet her.
Yeah. So... honestly, yeah.
And then she complains about the intimacy stuff. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, refused to hire one. Turning point,
Whatever.
negative. So all of this kind of comes to a head with the news from yesterday. So Blake Lively trailer getting mass dislikes. So she is losing in the PR battle between these two. I mean, neither's winning, I would say. I wouldn't say Baldoni is like becoming a fame, like he's not
more
growing
people
in
on
fame.
his side. Blake's kind of being a bitch about all this, and then Ryan kind of got into it, and yeah.
First off, honestly, all of these people are fucking degenerates and creeps anyway. They're all just a bunch of
yeah, I mean, Ryan's Canadian. That's the worst.
Oh, fuck. Gross. Piece of shit. Fuck.
Our 51st date.
Our 51st date in the comments. I want 51 comments in the comments on this video.
It's gonna be nothing but Canada hate.
Canada hate. We can do it. We can get there, boys. Let them know. Let them know.
Yeah, celebrity bullshit.
All right. Well, we'll see if. So, did you see if the movie was based on the book? Did you check that?
I did not.
Okay. I mean, that was.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie, can you jump on that for it? It Ends With Us is the name of the project. That's the name of the movie.
Oh yeah, book by Colleen Hoover.
Yes. So can you imagine being Colleen Hoover, and watching all of this go down as your film as the film based on your book is about to?
I should have never fucking sold the rights.
These two fucking morons, like, you're gonna ruin my project.
Yeah, my film means nothing. It's all about these two assholes fighting it out.
Yep. Amazon's move to shut down the comments is pretty typical too. That's so on brand for them.
Oh, it's an Amazon move. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Amazon's a bunch of bitches too.
Bunch of bitches. All right, we got more stories to get into, so let's keep it going. We told you, or we said we'd talk about, not that. Okay, so we are going to. All right, we're
Talk about that Ukrainian midget.
I tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life.